We are nearly at the end of our tough run of fixtures, only VfL Bochum and Hamburg left to play. So the form since we beat Wiesbaden 1-0 in the last episode has been a bit mixed. 2 draws, 2 defeats, and a really big win actually. We've started off drawing 0-0 to Arminia Bielefeld, and then 2-0 defeat to Hanover. We played quite well, but they had John Guidetti, and he was just basically pulling the strings, and they scored 43rd and 45th plus 3 minutes. So that was kind of just at the end of the second half. But other than that, we played quite well. And then a 0-0 against Greuther Fürth. So 3 games there where we didn't manage to score. So I was thinking, oh, well, we're playing Regensburg, who are around, like where we are, we're 7th in the league as it stands. But around here, we were about 6th or 5th or 6th. And we beat them 7-1. Keenan Bennett's got 5 goals, 1 from the penalty spot. And then we followed that up with a 3-2 defeat to Stuttgart, who were top of the league. Actually, I was pretty happy with this. We played quite well, and yeah, it was a tough match because they were top of the league. This episode, we're going to do the highlights from the Bochum game. I'll just show you the goals if and when they come up, and then the main game is going to be Hamburg, who are in second place, Bochum in third, Hamburg in second. And we currently sit in 7th place, 10 points behind both teams that we'll be playing today, with a game in hand against some of the teams around us, but then Heidenheim and Regensburg, both on 13 games, they play each other actually, just before we do. So we'll go into this game, and I will just bring you the highlights of the game. Just so this video wasn't too long, I just decided to just play through the game without showing any highlights and just bring you the score at the end. So we lost 2-1. They had a player sent off in the 37th minute and then scored in the 40th. So the first half was a little bit frustrating, but as you can see, they dominated possession, shots on target, and they were just basically the better team. We did get a consolation goal in the 93rd minute, and it says down here that their keeper was finally beaten, having previously gone 207 consecutive minutes without conceding a goal. So we scored against them, which is something that teams in the league haven't been able to do for quite a while. 2-1's not a bad defeat, but we were dominated. So overall, the performance is a little bit poor, and not really what we want going into this next game. As you can see, we are now 8th in the league, a lot higher than we were predicted to finish, and kind of we're 11 points off the relegation zone. So we're doing a lot better than I expected, anyone expected really. And yeah, so we play Hamburg next. They're 10 points ahead of us, and it will be the end of our tough fixtures. So we will see what comes of it. Now, I did risk Keenan Bennett's on the bench and brought him on for Alvarez when Alvarez was having a poor game. Bennett's then picked up an injury, or a knock, and I thought I'd just take him off. Now he's going to be out for 2 to 3 weeks, so he will miss the game against Hamburg and another 2 fixtures. Maybe won't be back until the end of December, maybe not until the end of the winter break. So that's a bit. I probably should have looked after him more, not rushed him back. So as we go into this fixture, we're going to make some changes back to the side. Agu's going to come back in for Agini. Agini's going to come in for Bennett's on the bench, just in case we need him. Schmidt's actually going to start over Alvarez on that left side. Actually, is Uweim better? No, we'll keep Uweim on the right. And the middle 3, they're all doing fine fitness-wise. They're all doing fine overall ratings-wise. They're actually playing quite well together. Susak, I think he's going to stay in. Conrad's getting a little bit unhappy that he's not playing. And we could also play Trap as well. But we'll stick with Susak for now. And yeah, let's go into this match against Hamburg. So we're going to tell them... I know you're working hard to end this run, this bad run, little bad run of form that we're having, and tell them we have faith in them. That seems to turn them all around. How are you approaching the task of breaching the Bundesliga 2's best defence? No, they have a weakness. We can find it. 14th of the Bundesliga 2, following a poor recent run. Can you turn things around? It just takes one result. They're a threat, but so are we. We definitely have to pay close attention. It's always good to have someone we can learn in the middle. And that's the thing, our form is bad, but we're playing all the teams in the top. I think like 4 of our last 5 have been the top 4 teams in the league. It was bound to happen at some point. Korb with the goal kick. Susak into Levitt. They're playing a very deep line. We play back to Guggenegg, back to Garner. We're just working the ball between these middle 3. All the way out to Uehm. Uehm with the ball back to Garner. Garner lays it to Schmidt. They header back to Pollersbeck comfortably. Pollerbeck plays it out to Schaub. Out to Fein. Bayer gets it. Back to Fein. All the way out to Kittel. Agu tries to slide, doesn't get it. Korber catches cleanly. Kittel with a free kick now on the edge of the box. Swings it in to Letschert, who headers over the bar. Uehm now on this right hand side. Just got higher in the middle. Goes over the tackle. Does really well actually. Nearly gets into the box. Doesn't manage to get a shot off though. They've got the throw in on this side. Wagnerman now running down their left side. And Harnik scores a header from about 8 yards out. We'll see it on the replay. Kittel just gets it from the throw in, plays it back to Wagnerman. Not challenged at all. Just manages to cross it, and yeah, about 9-10 yards out. Harnik scores the header. Another throw in on their side. Harnik with another header. Korber with a good save. We've got a corner now. Schmidt to take it. Whips it in. Haider with a shot. And Pollersbeck just about gets it. It was a bit scrambly. And that is half time. As you can see, 1-0. Hamburg dominating possession, dominating shots. We've struggled to make anything happen. Our keeper is the best performer on a 6.8, so that's slightly worrying. But we can go into here and say I expect to see a much better showing. There's a lot more to come from you, and I believe you have what it takes. They all gain in confidence and being looked fired up. Great English there. But yeah, so we'll just go in and into the second half. We've gone to more balanced rather than a positive approach. Uems might have picked up a knock there. He's recovering from it quite quickly, and it hasn't come up saying he's had a knock. They've got the ball now. They're trying to work it out from this corner. And they do, but it just finds Volts. To Van Aken, back to Volts, all the way back to Korber. Can you find Agu on this side? No. Plays it through to Garner, into Levitt. The two Manchester United loanees linking up. Volts tries to play it down the line for Schmidt, but Schmidt wasn't having any of it. Haider tries to intercept. Doesn't manage to get the ball back, but Volts gets the ball. Garner finds Uehm. Uehm with a shot. Pollersbeck tips it wide for a corner. Probably nothing going to come of this corner. We'll have a look. Schmidt to whip it in. Doesn't really find anyone. Susak gets it. Tries to whip it in. Doesn't. They've got the ball in the back now. We're trying to press, but they clear the ball well. Bayer down this side. Into Schaub. Into Fein. Back out to Schaub. All the way back out to Bayer, working it very nicely. And Pajanpalo, he scores his first of the season. Again, there's another header, just like their last one. But they work the ball well, they make a good opening. This ball here is a very nice ball. Out to Bayer, Bayer with a good cross. And yeah, keeper, I don't know why the keeper put his hands up when it was nowhere near him. I mean, this match, this result will put us in 10th. Which is not bad. We're nearly halfway through the season. I think we've got a couple more games to play until we've played everyone once. So it's not a bad little run. The only bad thing is that we're going to have this sort of similar run towards the end of the season. So if we are in a bit of a sticky situation, we don't have the nice fixtures to pull us out of it. Garner on the edge of the box, plays it back to Agu. Agu with a cross, maybe? Crosses it to Uehm. Schmidt just knocks it in the back post for his first of the season. Got a bit lucky there with Uehm's shot hitting the post and bouncing at him at a bit of a weird angle. We'll have a look. Might have taken a deflection. Agu plays it near post Uehm. just bounces lucky to him. Not quite the angle that I think the ball would have gone at, but Schmidt doesn't care. Schmidt celebrates and he scores. Highlight straight after that goal. Is it going to be? Are we going to nab the ball and get a quick double? Probably not. Bayer on this side whips the ball in. Pajamo, Kittel. Wow, very well blocked by Agu twice there. We're going to make a sub. Uwim's looking a bit tired, and Haider's looking not too good on the 6.5. So we're going to play. We're going to play Alvarez on the left, Schmidt on the right, and Girth up front. We'll save the last one for like the last 5 minutes. Pollersbeck with the goal kick. And we try to press, but they do really well in their passing, as they have been all game. Amechi, I think, has probably come on. Kittel with a header over the bar. Throw in for them, deep in their half. We try and press, but again, the way they play the ball is just so easy to like. It's easy on the eye. It's really difficult to defend against. I'm pretty sure that's the FIFA commentary. Amici with the shot near post. Korba saves. And with 3 minutes left, we're going to make another change. It's going to be actually we're going to pause it. We're going to take off Guganig and bring on Blacker to play as a more attacking role, and just see if we can do something offensively. We'll go more attacking. We'll tell them to get creative, and just see if we can create an opening further forward. It does leave us a bit more vulnerable at the back, but if we're going to lose 3-1 or 2-1, it's basically the same. But if we can get that goal, that shoots us up the league a little bit. Van Drongel all the way back to Pollersbeck. We've got 2 people pressing it, and they decide to back off. Wagnerman into Kittel. Kittel gets it to the guy that I can't pronounce, who scored their second goal. Levitt heads clear, and Amici plays it back to Bayer. Bayer to whip it in. Kinsombi with a shot. Oh, what a goal that was. Kinsombi with probably one of the best goals. I mean, we've scored a couple of amazing goals this season, but that one was just superb. It's just a shame it was against us. Bayer with the cross. Just finds him. Takes a touch. Rifles it in. Hits the... I mean, it looks like it hit the top of the post and was meant to bounce out, but it bounces in and beats Korba. And there's a highlight straight after the goal. Levitt now, all the way out to Schmidt. Schmidt, can he whip the ball in? He does whip a ball in. Girth doesn't quite get his head to it. Kittel, out to Amici. Are they going to make it 4-1? 4-1 would be a bit harsh. Fane finds Alvarez. Alvarez finds Girth over the top. Girth tries to go around the keeper. Pollersbeck saves, and he goes out for a corner. 10 seconds left. Doesn't look like anything else will happen unless they manage to score from this shot that they're going to have. No, they play it back. Agu with a tackle. Girth doesn't win the header, but that should be... No. Ref, blow the whistle. Ref, blow the whistle. Ball's gone out of play. That's a throw in. Are they going to take the throw in? They do take the throw in. They're getting a lot of extra time to try and score. He was given offside. We might not even take... Yeah, we don't take the free kick. And that is a 3-1 defeat to Hamburg. We managed to get back in it the second half a little bit. More shots than we had in the first half. Uwe made his 100th league career. Schmidt scored his first league goal. So, nice little, what are they called, milestones for the 2 players. We'll just say I'm not happy with the result. And then we'll see where that puts us in the league table. It puts us down in 10th. We are now 13 points off the promotion, of the playoffs. But we're still 11 points clear of the relegation zone after 15 games played. Obviously there's only, 34 games in this league? So 2 more and we'll be halfway through. William's going to be injured for the next 2 weeks or so. Alvarez is going to be injured for the next week. And yeah, so that we've got a couple of easy games coming up. Kiel are in 15th, Dresden in 12th, and then we're back to Heidenheim and Sandhausen where we started this season. I think I need to check whether the when the transfer window is. The transfer window closes on the 31st of January. So what we will do is we will do the game against Sandhausen. No, we've already played Sandhausen. We'll do Darmstadt, and then the transfer window will have closed. So I'll bring you the new transfers. We have already made a transfer. I will tease it a little bit by saying that he is a striker who, when I signed him, it was around about the end of October, was the top goal scorer in the Bundesliga 3, and he was playing at Bundesliga 2 ability-wise. So he should be able to do it with us in the league, and yeah, and you will meet him next episode, where he might make his debut for us. We'll have to see. I mean, he'll probably make his debut against Sandhausen. We will play some friendlies as well in January, just to kind of pad out the winter break and get match fitness back before the Sandhausen game. So yes, next episode will be the roundup of the transfer window and that game against Darmstadt in the league. Leave a like on the video, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel to keep up to date with the Osnabrück journey. Thank you very much for watching.